Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 24th to the end of the month to the 30th. This is for Pisces and Pisces rising. We're going to jump right into it, Pisces. What a week. What a wonderful week. This week is going to be absolutely wonderful for you. I'm looking at what's happening. I'm like, oh, Pisces is going to love this. And you're definitely going to feel a lot of next week too. But this week is definitely going to feel like a musical compared to last week with all those squares. Remember, we're in Cancer season. We got Mercury and Venus in Cancer as well. Cancer does rule your fifth house. So you're probably feeling a lot of that. Oh, just joy and pleasure. It feels really good. The fifth house is love, relationships, family, children, creativity, self-expression, procreation, recreation. So really, really nice. And Cancer in general rules family, home, love. It's such a sweet time for you. I'm very, very excited for you. A lot of compassion in the air. Really, really nice. Now, we kick it off on Monday with the moon in Aquarius. So, listen, I rarely do moon transits, but this is really sweet. I love moons in Aquarius. I'm not saying that just because I'm an Aquarius, but Aquarius does rule your 12th house. And so you are the native ruler of the 12th house. So this is a great time for you to really go deep and really think about, what you want for your future. That's what the Aquarius is, right? It's humanitarian. It's all about the humanitarian. It's all about innovation, invention, but it is the future. Okay. Aquarius is the forward thinking sign. So really, really great time. And the 12th house is the subconscious. It's spirituality. It's a lot of healing as well. So dreams, you may have some really great dreams and, take those messages from your dreams. They could be telling you things at this time. Now, on Wednesday, June 26th, we've got Mercury trining Saturn. As you can see, Pisces, it's got a big green asterisk next to it, indicating it is the best day of the week. It's my favorite day of the week. Mercury trining Saturn. Oh, trines are really auspicious, okay? They make life easier for you. So I absolutely love this for you because remember what I said, Mercury is in Cancer in your fifth house. Love, pleasure, joy, creativity. It's such a great house. And then remember, Saturn is in your sign. So you're really going to feel this. Now, what happens when Mercury trines Saturn? Well, this is allowing you to really form a partnership, make an alliance, sign a contract. I mean, some could be presented to you around this time. You could have some conversations that are long lasting. Okay. That's what Saturn is. It's all about longevity with Saturn, right? It's all about long-term goals. So definitely a great day for you. This is, and again, I would be surprised if some of y'all sign contracts, if not on this day, surrounding this day. Remember, this is the day of the aspects. So you feel the charge on this day, but you'll feel it. So I've really loved this for you. There is something that you could, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like proposals. Just remember commitments at this point. Okay. And Mercury trining Saturn really supports this now. On June 28th, this is Friday, we've got Venus sexiling Mars. You know what happens when Venus and Mars gets together. So I really love this for you. You could be in a place. This is also a very harmonious aspect. This is one where it's all about relationships. It's all about love. But don't forget, Venus is also beauty and it's also money. Okay. It's also creativity. And so this is really nice because remember, Venus is in Cancer in your fifth house, where a lot of those themes that I just said really, exist there. And it really brings this joy. It's like you're in this snow globe of fun and love and beauty and happiness. It's really, really, really special. Okay. So definitely take advantage of this, especially if you're single. All right. This is a great day. This is a great day for a first date. Venus sextiling Mars. You know what Venus sextiling Mars is? Venus is, if Venus is like what your heart desires, Mars is you getting it. All right. So it's taking that action. All right. So take that action, but it is, a very romantic day. But for y'all, for this, remember, Mars is in Taurus in your third house. Okay. So wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all, do some DMs, or it's all about communication, but also short distance travel. So there could be some short distance that you're traveling that's, really nice for you to see someone that you love. Absolutely love this day for you. Absolutely love this day. And it really could be a money day, to be honest. This week actually, because if you the moon actually on the 28th will be in Aries at this point. Okay, so remember the North Node is in Aries in your second house of money, salary, finances. All right, so that is a possibility here. And remember the second house, if you're not here for money, the second house is self-worth and self-value and the things that you value, and it's something that is going to feel good for y'all. Saturday, June 29th, we've got Mercury sextile Uranus. All right, so another great day. This could be one that you actually really feel because Uranus is also in Taurus. Okay, so Mercury, the planet of communication, the messenger planet, is having this wonderful dance with Uranus. Okay, all about breakthroughs, surprises, the unexpected. But Uranus is in your third house of communication. So this is a day where you could get surprising, great, unexpected news. This is a day where you could have a breakthrough conversation. This is just a lovely day for communication for y'all. And then back to that travel. I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are traveling. I mean, this is a weekend, right? So because Mercury does rule short distance travel. Take a spontaneous trip. Do something impulsive. Do something really fun and exciting. Surprise yourself. This is the first and only Uranus aspect this month, and it's a great one. Okay, so go take that day trip, take that road trip to Sedona, take that road trip to Casadega, Florida, wherever you want to go. The fruit stand down the highway that you've always really wanted to go to. Maybe turn right this time instead of turning left, and just go check it out because there could be someone there at the same time. It might be Rihanna, and then y'all become really good friends, fellow Pisces, right? Rihanna. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Now, this is a significant time for you because look, the same day Saturn goes retrograde. All right, this is happening at 19 degrees until November. All right, so until November 15, nothing unusual. Saturn goes retrograde every year. Okay, Saturn goes retrograde every year. Now, remember, Saturn is in your sign, which is why you may feel a bigger impact with this. Remember, Saturn retrograde, the fact that it's in your sign, this is something where you could go really deep here, all right? Really deep, even on a subconscious level, reassessing things, reassessing your life, all right? You may be going through some really big changes now, all right? With Saturn retrogrades, it's asking you to reassess, reevaluate, rethink things, okay? Are you happy in your current condition? Are you happy with how things are going? Are there things that you need to change? Remember, this is that time, that slowdown that I've been talking about for weeks, is that Mars is already in Taurus with that slowdown. Now you've got Saturn going into Pisces, or Saturn and Pisces going retrograde. But what makes this retrograde unique is the fact that Neptune, the only other planet in your sign, is going retrograde just a few days later. So Saturn and Neptune are going retrograde pretty much at the same time. They're arm in arm. They're looking at you, Pisces. They're saying, bye, see ya, peace out. Like, we're going to go take a nap for a few months, but we're going to come back. We're going to come back and see what you've reassessed, see what you've changed, okay? Because remember, I've also talked about Neptune being at 29 degrees and now going retrograde, okay? So remember, cutting through that veil, being honest with yourself, speaking your truth and being your authentic self, okay? So this is a great time to reassess things, to reevaluate things, because remember, Neptune brings that illusion, delusion, confusion, but take a step back and just really, really take that time, okay? Have that pause. In fact, Saturn is Chronos. Saturn is time. So yes, time will slow down a little bit, but use this time, wink, wink, right? Use this time to ask yourself, am I using my time wisely? All right. Am I putting all my efforts, into something that I really want? Is there anything that I do want to surrender? Remember, that is what Neptune is asking for you to do. Same with Saturn. Reassess things. Really think about what are some things that you want to change. Okay. This is a really great time for that. Wink. Okay. So, really, really, really just know that Saturn again is, the taskmaster planet, but the planet of life lessons. All right. So it's also the planet of karma. And so when you are reassessing things, everything that you've learned this year up until this point. Look at things through a karmic lens, all right? What do you want moving into this next cycle, this next karmic cycle? Because we're about to move into really big new cycle. And so ask yourself, what are the things that I've learned that I don't want to take with me, all right? Remember Saturn and Neptune in your first house. This is all about you. So there could be something about you. You're like, oh, I don't like the way that I do this anymore. I'm going to change this about me, or this is something that I feel that I can ascend in, and so I'm going to graduate in this area, leave that part of me behind. So it's all up to you, Pisces. It's all up to you. All right. So keep that in mind. And also don't forget, Saturn is authority. Okay. Saturn is authority. So you may be reassessing your relationship with authority figures, maybe a boss, maybe a manager, maybe a father, okay, a parental figure. So keep that in mind, all right? And one thing that's happening is that, and this is all on a karmic level, it's your Do you hear the church bells? That's got to be a sign. That's got to be a sign, Pisces. Now, what I was saying, this is all on a karmic level. So everything, again, look through a karmic lens. Now, one last thing is, remember, we just came out of that full moon in Capricorn. So we came out of that full moon in Capricorn. As you know, we have another one coming up. And these full moons, there's another one July 21st. These full moons, Saturn ruled. We had Saturn ruled full moons. And so with full moons, things culminate, things come to an end. There is a turning point. Things illuminate for you, right? You're probably already doing it. You're probably already reassessing things in your life. That's probably something you're already doing. So take this time to really, really, even by, the next full moon, July 21st, have it full stop, like, okay, change. I'm moving in this direction toward my path, on my path to enlightenment. Okay, so really, really love this time for you, this week for you, Pisces. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for June 24th to the 30th for Pisces, Pisces rising, Pisces moon. If you want to read for any other placement in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. So Pisces, let's go ahead and get started. See what's going on for you for June 24th to the 30th. All right, Pisces. How you doing? Pisces, I missed y'all. What have y'all been up to? I do a traditional occultic cross spread. Really does offer the best overview if we need to pull clarifiers. You know that we will, Pisces. Secondly, you're amazing. I love Cancer season for you. I love Cancer season for you. And not to okay, spoiler alert. I'm doing your July forecast next week. You'll see that next week. We have a wonderful new moon in Cancer. Okay, wonderful new moon in Cancer. Oh, it's really nice. And remember, it's in your 5th house of pleasure, joy, love, relationships, creativity, self-expression. Right? It's got to be sweet. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh yeah. How funny. How funny is this? I love this. Okay. Everything that I just said earlier, there you go. Oh gosh, my dorky laugh. Let's get started. You're good. You're definitely leaving something behind. 5 of swords here. All right, came up in your past. All right, so there could be you could have had biggest thing coming up for me is up here. There could have been some tug of war. Do I do this? Do I do that? It could have been with people in your life as well. By the way, could have been bosses. It could have been family. It could have been someone where you just weren't seeing eye to eye as well. But it looks like you've learned a lot from it. If not, remember, I do these readings. I drop them a few days earlier than the actual week, so it still could be to come. If you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, if there is a part of you, even if you feel defeated in a situation, remember, always strive to be the best version of yourself. If there is a circumstance that you're in where you're just be the better person in the situation. Ask yourself, is this even worth it to me? Can I drop my swords like everyone else has? Okay, and it could be there is this almost this draining energy that's coming up. There could be even something that's been going on for a little bit where you're just this situation or this person. So remember, you've got all these wonderful Mercury aspects this week, all about communication, okay? All about communication. And remember, Mercury is in Cancer, so matters of the heart, speaking from your heart, think healing words, all right? So focus on that energy and it will make a total difference difference. You will feel that difference. But I say that because this card, it really is all about self-respect, self-dignity. But interestingly enough, this card is attributed to Aquarius. So remember, Aquarius is your 12th house. So again, there could be for a lot of just up here, something up here where I need to unroot this. But listen, you have the Queen of Cups on the heart of your spread. You're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. This is amazing. Queen of Cups, this is double water. All right. So a lot of emotions. This is someone who not only leads with her heart, she's so moving, right? For other people in her world as well. All right. Emotionally moving. Okay. She does what her heart desires. Remember, with all this Cancer energy, she actually is Cancer. So with all this Cancer energy in your fifth house of love and romance and joy and pleasure. So feel that. It feels like you are. Like there is going to be a sense of you just like radiating. All right. And unrooting things and things coming out. All right. Because, and she's also very insightful. She is the most, and very emotionally intelligent, doing things, working with people with this capacity that is just so full of love and seeing, being in touch with their superconscious. Very intuitive as well, the Queen of Cups, which I really love. And I'm going to point something out real quick because it's rare that this happens. You see her throne is violet. It's purple, right? There is very few cards in tarot where the color violet or purple exists. Now, here's the thing. Violet, I think I've talked about this before. This is the shortest wavelength when it comes to the color spectrum, meaning it has the highest level of energy, right? That's why our crown chakra is violet purple, is that divine awareness. So I really love this for you. And when I say I'm talking about the super conscious here, so really being all that love, radiating that love. All right, now, and feeling it too, that self-love as well. Now, you've got the 8 of Swords in your challenge area. So here's the major thing here is that it seems like you are going to be spending that time walking out of, we call this a self-victim card. She put herself here. She's blindfolded. She surrounded herself by swords, okay? Bound as well. She didn't want to face her truth. She didn't want to face her realities. She's trapped, right? That's the irony of this card is that she thinks that she built this fortress to protect herself, where the reality is it's actually a prison, right? Prison of her thoughts, because swords are the mental suit, the air suit. But it's in your challenge area, and looking at your entire spread, it looks like a lot of y'all are actually stepping out. You can see her feet are free. She can walk out anytime she wants. Okay. You can even see the swords. They're not completely, it's not like a pen here. It's she can walk out. She can walk out. So it seems like a lot of y'all will be doing that. It's really, again, really, really interesting here. The 8 of Swords in your challenge area, and even still, it may be just something that you are confronting this week as well. Something, if there has been something that has been like you've been maybe even fearing, the 12th house energy. It's like facing your fears, right? Facing your fears. But the 12th house, remember, you've got all that Aquarius energy and Pluto in Aquarius and Moon in Aquarius this week in your 12th house. It's also, the 12th house is self-sabotage. So interesting that this comes up as well. And so, but it seems like you will be leaving it behind. It's like this is the week that, should anything exist, boom, you're going to confront it and you're going to unroot it. Okay. And if not, this is the week to do it. All right. This is the week to do it. But you've got a lot of power. You've got a lot of love. With all that love, you can conquer all. Oh gosh, that was so cliche. You can also see that you got the 2 of Wands in your crown. All right. So very, very nice. You're in this planning mode. All right. You're ready. Okay. And maybe, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but you're ready. All right. Look at him. He's got the world in his hands. All right. He's accomplished a lot. He's wondering now, like, okay, what's my next step? So you may be planning this, even like this great escape. You may be planning this next phase in your life. This is really nice because you got the Lovers and the root of your spread. So remember what I said with Mercury trining Saturn. Yes, that is a big day around that day, even this week, because of the second Mercury aspect as well. But there you go. You got the Lovers. This is absolutely amazing. The Lovers all about this love that I was talking about, partnerships that I was talking about, with all these aspects, but really, really nice. So there is this movement there. Okay. Movement. Now it's also love, self-love as well. Okay. Self-love as well. What is that phrase? You can't love someone else unless you love yourself. Well, you're loving yourself this week in a great way. Remember first you see Archangel Raphael, the healer. All right. The healer blessing these two with that love. Now you can see, let's call them Adam and Eve. You can see Adam looking at Eve, Eve looking at the Archangel. Look at that. That's conscious, subconscious, super conscious. It's Trinity at play. This is you. This is you. You want to break it down further? That's mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. So this is you and all that alignment. Now, last thing, remember what I said about the color purple. You got the only two cards where it's really, really, vibrant. All right. It's, there's maybe one or two other cards where, violet, purple exist. Oh my goodness. These are just very clear as day here. So I absolutely love this for you. This is really wonderful. So yes, the lovers, there is this relationship, partnership. There's something here. It can even be platonic. It could even be self-love, like I said, but there's this movement there and you're feeling really free there and you're feeling like immersed in this love this week. It's got to be really, really, really nice because also you have the Eight of Cups in your future. You're walking away. You're walking away, just like I said. This is all about, and hey, this card is actually attributed to Saturn and Pisces. And so you are going to spend that time moving forward toward the things are better for you. Okay. Think when you take that time to reassess things, even the aspects this week. Okay. There could be something new forming for you already, but there's, you can see him with the red cape, red boots, passion, power to move forward from something that it's nothing's wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with the cups. Just, deep down inside with all this heart energy, all this love energy, all this self-love energy, there is something better for you. All right. And maybe, listen, you got an eclipse happening. It's game changing. This is a big moment. All right. And so there is something you could be leaving behind and it's to empower yourself. Okay. I'll clarify that one for you too in your future. Oh yeah, you're going to be fine. You got the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. This is such a very this is like very spiritual here, especially with the Hierophant, which is absolutely amazing. Okay. You could be moving in a capacity where you feel that, that empowerment, right? This is one powerful person here. All right. You see the two monks at his feet. He's a big leader. Okay. You can't lead if there's no one to lead. The first card in the major arcana where other people appear outside of the main figure. All right. You see him standing between the two gray columns, gray. Okay. Gray and tarot, wisdom. All right. So, you've heard of Solomon's temple, right? The wisdom of Solomon. These columns are from, the Solomon's temple. Anyway. This is a huge connector between the divine, our physical world. A lot of spiritual blessings here with the Hierophant, but it seems like you're being seen in this way where not only you are influential, you are making this impact, but you feel it. All right. You feel it. All right. People are listening to you. This is really great. And remember, with all these Saturn aspects, structure, I've talked about this, breaking down some of those structures. He's really into tradition, but he's really into creating these structures. Okay. So there could be a new way of doing something that you're so used to. All right. Now let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness. Pisces. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's happening. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right. So Pisces. Wow. All right. Come on. This is going to be a week. This is going to be a week. You may be motivated by money too, by the way. You may be motivated. There may be something like in terms of finances. I think I brought that up earlier, that you're moving toward. There could be something there, but let's get started. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. There you go. The richest queen. All right. The richest queen. So there's like a part of you that, It's that self-love. It's that self-love, but also being able to have the resources to take care of the people that you want, to be able to build the world that you want to live in, okay? There is a sense of fertility and growth here with the Queen of Pentacles as well. So I really love that energy, and it's all moving in the direction that you really want to go. Remember that full moon in Capricorn, your 11th house, okay? So your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. And Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, all right? So you can even see the sea goat symbol of Capricorn right here in her throne. Now, you also got the Page of Pentacles as well. So you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in your external factors area. Is something coming through? Like I said, yes, he's a messenger. You remember, there's with Mercury, sextile, and Uranus, yeah, you could get some messages come through. You could get exciting news come through. There is some messages coming through, something that may have to do with money. Some of y'all may be moving in that direction of wanting to launch something new as well. Remember, pages are the newbies in the royal court. So they're definitely, he's compelled with that medical. He wants to turn it into something. He's taking that action to turn it into something. It's really nice, but there's got to be something for it to be turned into, right? So seems like there's going to be conversation, some kind of messages coming through, but it also could be someone coming through to make some sort of offering or to give you something that's, in terms of finances. Again, it could be you taking, launching a side hustle, side gig, getting a job. There's a lot happening here, but the last thing I'm going to say is that Page of Pentacles is double earth. All right. Pages are earthbound, so are Pentacles. So it could be something coming into your physical reality as well, something that you want. All right. And it could be fueling you because you want this new thing. All right. And with the fact that it's double earth, something really rooting up. Think about Earth, right? Now, you also have the Ace of Wands. All right. So there you go. You want it. You want this new thing. And it's something that you're passionate about. These are your passions. All right. The wands, it's, your ambitions, even creativity. There could be something new that you're thinking, some ideas forming, maybe starting a new business, maybe writing a book. There's something new that you are compelled by. You can even see the leaves sprouting from this wand here. All right. So remember, everything starts like with seeds being planted. Seeds are tiny. I've talked about this, and they grow. All right. So wands are also like work related, enterprise, work career. So a lot of y'all, if you're here for that, you could feel that that's the direction that you want to go as well. Lastly, you have the 10 of Wands in your final outcome. All right. So just remember not to work too hard and not to work to, there's a lot of like, working too hard, doing things by yourself when you could be a little bit, bring more people in. Okay. Because this is kind of like burnout energy coming through. Right. So a little burnout energy, but it is a 10. So it's all coming to an end, but you've got to allow that. All right. 1 0 equals 1 new beginning. So you've got to allow that. You've got to allow that. And in order to allow that, you've got to drop a wand or two. Okay. And I say that because you can even see him here. He's carrying all these wands alone, all right? And you can see he's struggling here. Now, you drop a wand or two, you not only lighten your load, but you can see where you're going. He can't see where he's going, can he? All right, so remember what I said with that fog of Neptune and Saturn going retrograde, Neptune going retrograde, really reassessing things in your life, reevaluating things in your life, and you are going to be fine. And it seems like there is a lot of hard work that you've done that's going to pay off as well for a lot of new things to come through. Okay, so Pisces, you want to clarify? Let's do this. Oh gosh, yeah. Well, it looks like money is a thing, isn't it? Isn't it? I want you to really spend time with Saturn retrograde, with Neptune retrograde. Again, with Pluto retrograde as well. Don't forget Pluto's retrograde in your 12th house as well. And so there could be a lot. Remember, Saturn and Neptune are in your sign. So this is a week where you're definitely going to start entering that mode of like reassessing things. But don't fight anything. Don't fight anything that, like don't have that tug of war energy. It feels like there could be a lot of that happening. It also could be, because you have the 5 of Wands here too. Now, the other thing is because we are in Cancer season and all these Mercury, aspects, Mercury being in Cancer, your 5th house, so like a lot of family energy. It seems like here it's almost saying like you're having a hard time having a good time, but at the same time, it could be people in your world that you're, again, it can be a boss, it can be, a child, it can be whatever it is. It's like, you've got to be the one that's like, all right, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. We've all got to see eye to eye. And then you can move forward. Okay. There's a sense of rising above, right? What comes after the 5 of Wands? The 6 of Wands, eminence. All right. That you're going to be fine as long as you stay true to yourself, authentic to yourself, and you rise up. Now, Knight of Pentacles. Now, so you see what's happening here. You got the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, look at the direction you're moving in. Okay, look at the direction you're moving in. Knight of Pentacles. It's that structure that I was talking about, that stability I was talking about. This is really being in it to win it. That long haul energy. All right, that long haul energy, long term goals. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are all about action. They take action, but he's patient. He's diligent. Patient. All right. Remember, I said there's that slowdown, feeling that patience into turning something into this thing that is long lasting for you. All right. So finances, money, with the Pentacles here. But remember, Pentacles are your physical reality. So it seems like something's coming through, and it's something where it seems like one thing's going to end. And then you have this process of building upon something and making sure that it has legs for a long time, with Saturn being there. Knight of Pentacles also, by the way, is Virgo. Okay, so remember, you have the Lovers in the heart, in the root of your spread. You've got all this Cancer energy right now in your 5th house of love and relationships, and Knight of Pentacles being Virgo. Virgo rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So it can be a relationship as well. Remember, I said Pentacles, it's something in your physical reality. If you're not here for money or wealth, feeling that wealth in relationships, in any part of your life where you're putting that energy. So Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in. I love this. I love you're moving. Here's the thing. As long as you're moving forward, you're good. You're absolutely good to go. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. Tell me about this new thing that's coming into your life. And next week, we do July. It's a sweet month. I really love July. It's going to be very, very different, okay, from June. But yeah, there is a lot happening, a lot of home stuff for y'all. That's the other thing. Don't forget, Jupiter's still in Gemini, okay? But next month, wow, Mars is joining you. Okay, Mars is going to be with Jupiter. Mars is moving into Gemini. So again, I wouldn't be surprised some of y'all are thinking about buying home, that having real estate on your mind, having parents or children or your significant other, all of that. It's your domestic sector, and you got a lot of luck there. Now you got a lot of action moving into there soon. Anyway, all right, Pisces, thanks so much. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.